You beautiful humans. You pioneers. I know you're still trying to figure out why you're here and also how to get a job as a planeteer. You've been rambling around the planet, now you landed here. For a day or a month, for a handler beer, till it's back to backpacks, never chandeliers. I know it's not always merry weather when you Sacagawea, so let's pause for a moment. I'm just happy you're here. And even Miss Lord said to treat yourself. Come on and take a little time just to be yourself. That's how you free yourself. And if you need more help, you got a friend of me like Wood D. Wood Belt. So let loose like holiday pants, and if you like, get juiced like holiday ants. I'm all spruced up like holiday plants, cause when you're here, it's a holiday, fam. And you don't gotta worry about going nowhere. We're gonna break this party open like a piñata. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. We're gonna blow the roof off the Mehanata.
Get up. Something good is cooking up.
I know I'm sprawled across the floor like noodle soup in a food fight. There's been a spew of YouTube and a pool of Fruit Loops night. Hell, it's been a slew of spoons, a butter smooth legumes night. I know my present looking shaggy and my future Scooby-Doo like. If it wasn't for meddling kids and Winston's dumb dog though, I'd be a guru peddling bliss and tips of Kilimanjaro. Somewhere inside I'm bright as ukulele melody. I'm joyful Kaylee revelry. I'm strong with love and empathy. I'm picnics in the park with watermelon and cantaloupe. You know me, I'm a golden retriever's favorite animal. It's just hard to see that part of me in dirty clothes topography. It's blocked like botched lobotomy. Like when Harry P. clocked more crux in the diary. Now I'm divorced from myself. Been 1861 geography. Since my thoughts have been a hot box in an escalating fog. And I forgot me like had a logger who penetrated Prague. If a straw can kill a camel, broken windows sprout a war. Ain't no telling what I can handle once one foot is out the door. Friend, I promise, future promise, like the smell of baking cookies. Honest and being honest, this ain't a taste of what I could be. I'm coming back like Sam Gamgee, like I always had me handy. You're the damn that damn me, that blands me, that clans me. Whatever it is, unhand me, there's a kernel in me yet. Some days it's hard to see why you'd even get a seed wet. Feeling worthless in the dirt when the sun starts to set. I know it's tough to fuck with saplings, but I'll be an apple tree yet.
Get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up. Something good is cooking up.
See, right now I'm just a sapling that I just dream will be an apple tree. And I'll grow past these sad things that only seem to shackle me. My trunk will be as thick as my grandmama's challah toast. And birds that get vertigo going to my tallest growth. But all my branches low hanging for the rope swing swanging of the neighborhood kids when they need it most. That's how I see it go. I'll be a meeting post. The whole town will come down to be around my leading close. The strangers change to neighbors, then to friends who feel like home. And I can even be a backrest needed to sit and think and be alone. My friend, I'll produce the juiciest loot so that anyone and everyone can have beautiful fruit. I'll be bountiful, plentiful, overflowing, so they even have enough when the world is snowing. Cause I know it's hard to see when all this ice and sleet is happening, that every tree you see was once a seed and then a sapling.
Get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up. Something good is cooking up.
See, mom and dad told me turn lemons into lemonade, but I hate serving something with a sour taste. I've been waiting for a way to add some sugar to the brew, but sometimes it takes a long time to do. So fuck it, let's make a gnarly ass lemonade. A parade and cavalcade of whatever flavor comes our way. When I finally figure out how to get that sugar pouring, I promise I'm making pancakes in the morning. I promise I'm making pancakes in the morning. I promise I'm making pancakes in the morning. Oh, I promise I'm making pancakes in the morning. I promise I'm making pancakes in the morning.
cooking up. Come on and get up, get up, get up, get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up, get up, get up, get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up, get up, get up, get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up, get up, get up, get up. Something good is cooking up. Come on and get up, get up, get up, get up. Something good is cooking up.
How do the vocals sound in that amp over here? Is it okay? Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Hey Connor, how's it going? We're here with me, Lou, Reardon, Nick, King, Peace, and Tanner, and we got something to say to you. Happy birthday, fuck you. Happy birthday, fuck you.
I want to hear you guys sing that.
Happy birthday, Connor.
Those are my real friends.
Happy birthday, fuck you. Hey.
I spent that summer face down in my bowl of Cocoa Krispies, cause my master plan dismantled like Anakin growing wrinkly. Crash landed at the family pad, just scrapped the broken Frisbee and don't know what to do with me. Just hope my old bros miss me. But I've been pajama goblin watching How I Met Your Mom in the ebony, staring at my heavy empty like a goddamn Gondor sentry. Cause every pass seemed like to where King Minos would send me. I mean, even Professor Oak only cared about my data entry. But on searching for some proof that I was not just histrionic, I read that solitary boxes lead to early catatonics. And all the folks who went hedonic got something chronically colonic. I'd rather be knee-deep in elbow grease and try to cop some kind of rocket. Magna cum laude, started serving soup, food, and coffee. And for a year, the posh moms got their rocks off on me, while I would dream of cockpits till I can sit in the car in the parking lot and hear my anger echo through the metal like a caustic god. But I'm just trying to Houdini, I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. I'm just trying to Houdini, I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. I'm just trying to Houdini, I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. Alright, I can figure this out, I can figure this out. I moved to the melting pot for the awesome sauces to get lost in, but the city seemed more like a quilt, a diverse patchwork whose form is formally built by red lines and white designs that keep our lives in their prescribed rigid columns and boxes, organized for the process where the profits are golden oxens, so we all feel one slip from being squashed in like possums. Is that why it feels preposterous for cross-pollinations to blossom, or do I just suck at making friends after college? See, all my diaspora back where their parents are blasted to Agrabah. Now my love is pixels and smiley face characters, blacker and glamour. But I hit the scene, join the team, buddy else swagger through a few parties for ragtag stragglers, trying to find something that stick to my ribs, a chicken and grits, a fribble with whip, slip through my midst like whiskey to piss. If I sit for the niche, will they still give a shit? With a village of kids with individual mitts, fed digital tits to get rid of the itch. Spend a year in my kitchen, sipping a bit, chicken to drizz, losing my grip, that's how villains begin. Gotta do something new soon as I figure what that is. I'm just trying to Houdini, I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. I'm just trying to Houdini, I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. I'm just trying to Houdini, I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. Alright, I can figure this out, I can figure this out.
Oh, now, okay.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Whoa.
I met a space woman on a smartphone app, sharing stories along the Hudson hit me with a galactic attract. But she wasn't a MacGuffin, she's a swashbuckling protagonist, world-traveling pacifist, badass feminist activist. She would sneak me books with a vocab from my rad imaginings and knew how to treat you like a human, that there is magicness. But it happened so fast, my subconscious got cautious. I dreamt with monstrous jaws and woke up salted and nauseous. Then saw that all along I'd been raising the drawbridge to all of the rawness. Like an abandoned cabin bordered by dustiness, I needed gutsiness, so some sun can finally hug up on my mustiness. It had been a long time since someone thought I had trustiness. That was the key to my gates. She freed the life of my zoo. Fire a person to hurt hippo while high-fiving a kangaroo. She was pretty cute too. I'm just trying to Houdini, I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. I'm just trying to Houdini, I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. I'm just trying to Houdini, I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. Alright. Now rock it, now rock it, rock it, now rock it. Stay pace.
Ah, shucks.
Do we have any science fans in the building? Yeah, we really like science. So, did you guys hear a couple of years ago there was they discovered a way to detect gravity. And so like all the different things have waves, light, sound, but gravity is so big and so massive that they thought if they can detect gravity, then they could see into places that light and sound can't go, like black holes, and like figure out what's on the other side of it. So in these places in Livingston and Hanford, they had these big facilities that were withstanding all kinds of interference except for gravitational waves, which are so big they could get through everything. And they did it with, they had this laser, and anytime the laser moved like a little bit, it showed that there was a gravitational wave, and it was completely isolated from all other things. And so a couple years ago, they detected these two gravitational waves, and there's an article about it, and how it happened was like 1.6 billion years ago, these two black holes were circling each other, just kind of like checking each other out, getting all flirty. And then they kissed, and when they kissed, they consumed into each other. And that unleashed this crazy wave of energy. And the way that the article wrote about it, it sounded really much like a love story. So I wrote this song about that. Here we go. How do I explain this? Oh, okay, I got it. See, I heard this once about the universe, that as it grows, its stars disperse, and all those heavens near to earth lose their closeness and lose their worth. In the vacuum of time and space, constellations lose their place, and planets who've lost their stars' embrace lose their features and lose their face. Solar systems once connected found that even they were unprotected. From universal slips unsuspected, their journey changed and their course corrected. Learning this, I held you tight. Revolution's fine, but stay in sight. And if you slip the universe, I'll fight with all my gravity and all my might. But at the same time, Charybdises in the midst of a rumbling rumble Balboa mix, kiss lips, their mouths merged and their excesses purged in waves that surged into every recess of the universe. Existence itself curved and dipped inwards towards the two, their union 50 times the combined shine of every living and dead thing's sun. 1.3 billion years later, in both Livingston and Hanford, we heard their chirp confirmed. LIGO, 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 they said, tell the earth what I know, matter matters. Everything has some. We may race time across space-time, but at the same time, our gravity grabs at the fabric of reality to become one. Thank you. Spectator and Bird was so funny. They had all these jokes in between their sets, and I was like, you guys want to hear about a science fact? Yeah, shout out to Spectator Bird. They were amazing. Give them all the way from Virginia. And Via and Alexander. Via and Alexander. Thank you, too. Speaking of all the different people that helped out, Via lent her guitar amp. Lily brought chords for the amp. And then Alexander brought his keyboard and his mixer, which is the reason why these mics sound good at all. And also, shout out to Enabong. It was awesome. All right. Keep going. Time to get sexy.
There's this pause between us. I feel it too. Let's meet where it's quiet, it's naked, it's me and you. There's this Tinder in us. I feel it too. I know it's risky, but it hits me that I wanna share this spark with you. 'Cause you're so sweet to me. A swig of heat rolling through my veins. Come on close to me. Oh, how I want to feel your flame, your flame.
I like lips with my whiskey when my hips get tipsy. A little bit of dim light makes my nights risky. Always trying to find some thighs that want to swing with me when I feel like I need something sweet to mix in me. And she moves smooth in the rhythm, listen, twisting up and grinning. Eyes closed so she loses the room. It's just her swimming in a waves of gooey honey in that sea of neon hues. She came here to dance, so I came here too. 'Cause I wanna feel good like those old summer beginnings and connect with someone deeper than the fashion we live in. But these days the past been inexplicably hidden. Only clues I've been given have to do with her skinning, her grooves and my gripping, the swoop of her hips and how they boost up my glisten and make me feel like Shazam. As if all the vividness could now be grabbed in my hand. But when we swayed together and kicked thumps and bass sprays, she was silent in her sugar and she melted away to texture, shape, and shades, and there was something I missed. It's funny how things mix just like the liquids we sipped, and I just hope that good things can get their start like this.
You're so sweet to me. A swig of heat rolling through my veins. Come on close to me. Oh, how I want to feel your flame, your flame.
Yeah. She liked to brew to get loose and to get her hips tipsy, but a little bit of dim light made her nights risky. Always trying to hide her eyes, saying pretty please miss me, as she moved through these dudes who would consume her like whiskey. It was trippy to see her, this heroin spectacle, recoil into coils to dwell in her shell and skull. And I got pretzeled when wrestling with his fellas indelibles, and now that same craven rage braid my endocrine ventricles. But when I got caught in thoughts of carnivores and sad facts, she said I was mixing up my metaphors and abstracts, but doe eyes couldn't hide the knots of old fear. I said talk to me please, so I know I'm not alone here. She said Smalls, you know I want your arms wrapped around me, your fingers and tongue up and down me. I'm an animal too. I'm afraid I might gobble you before my mandible chews. Don't let them measure our pleasure, the tender we do. We share this together, it wasn't just stuff that she said. Catching her gust in my bed, arch back and flush in the head. She shared this together, it wasn't just safe in that truth. When she whispered in my ear, your move, what do you want to do?
I feel big, I feel bold. 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 I hear you, babe. I feel big, I feel bold. I'm here with you. I feel big, I feel bold. Shadows oozing across the horizon. I feel big, I feel bold. This erratic blaze. I feel big, I feel bold. How the current moves. I feel big, I feel bold. I feel it rip, it shoots it right on me. I feel big, I feel bold. From this brazen sun. I feel big, I feel bold. Flower bloom. I'm sturdy with plenty. I amplify.
Can you sing along?
Come here to me. You're so sweet to me. A swig of heat rolling through my veins. Come on close to me. Oh, how I want to feel quiet, it's naked, it's me and you.
Thank you, everyone. Hey, how's it going? You're the DJ setting up, right? After? Woo! It's all good, it's all good. All right, this one's a brand new one. Who wants to hear a brand new one? Who really likes a lot of rhymes? All right, this has a lot of words and it's a brand new one, so please forgive me if I mess up like 3/4 of it, but if I mess up 4/4, then you can be upset. And this one is called Cabin's Reprise. So if you like the I'm just trying to Houdini, this is connected to that one. I got this fantasy of freeing my kundalini, where no one else can see me on a mountain somewhere, lounging without a care, just a cabin in fresh air, probably bare to the derriere and scaring a couple bears like, damn, what's that there with that bushy ass hair? But didn't I move to the city to be a part of something? Well, my heart was thumping. Was it lark or gumption? Hoping for something stark from the dark of nothing. Okay, so why am I here? It's not for this coffin alley office lackey awful career. I could be penguin sledding somewhere cool down south, or singing Hakuna Matata with exotic rub in my mouth. So why am I here? Cause I slipped through the city like a spilt street beer. We're squeezed between the dream and a scarcity fear. People are skittish with their love like a coked out deer. Uncle Ira would say, who are you and what do you want? But Uncle Sam keeps asking, what the fuck do you got? Oh Sam, come on man, you know me. I'm your pretty boy baller, I'm down with OPP. Yeah, I'm a smack chatting Nasdaq and fat cat, smoking thick cigars with the boys. Dripped out so candy it cloys. On Randy and roids, brandy and coys, Xannies and joints, Tory's secret, panties and toys. I make them brandish the swords, then I'll vanquish their lords. Cause I cash, and then I'll make cash off their wars. I package your mortgage with stacks of scat and crap and rack up the boards. I eat the root from your baby, and then I snack on their s'mores. I want a 7-piece suit and a pink pinky ring so fucking big and bling bling it makes every thigh high and thigh die sing. Nah, I'm really Boxer the horse, Lion's crop of the chores. I follow the plots of the boars to earn the dollop I'm worth, but I don't need much, don't spend $1 on perks. You know those healthcare handouts, they dishonor the corpse. Like a camel in the desert, I just need a shot in the cores. Cause I work through the rot and the sores to reach the projected scores. And I work harder and harder and harder till my heart stops from the force. Fuck. I don't know, Iro. Is that what they want me to be? That I don't stand a chance in this land like the Amazon or the bees. I could run away to Midian and find some flocks to busy with, but still I stay here. It's not very clear. Maybe my mind's a whiner like the designs of duck vaginas. I need the planets to align before I find myself diviner. Or maybe I'm circuitous cause new truth is too ruinous. Better to be humorous, luminous, and Dr. Seuss and keep the cruise's smoothness. And then maybe then they'll tune in. Cause I'm honestly trying to be as honest as I can honestly be. But maybe I'm too used to being slippery. See my kids' superpower is staring adults in the face. When they're bulging with rage, I go floating in space. Picture my principal shave, my coach a hippo wolf and open grapes. And when my friend's dad would grab him for some childish mistake, I'd be a solar system away from his corona ablaze. Dreamt of Ithaca for so many days in a hypno malaise that when I got a hold of the reins, didn't know how to hold her to stay. Ricochet, ricochet, till I soda wrote it away. That I took an oath that the day I found a grove worth of fray, I go toe to toe even if they were throwing bows or a blade. Okay, so why am I here? I can figure this out. Maybe because there's family near, because my sisters are around, and my parents are just a train bound an hour out of town. And this time, I'ma stick it out, and I'ma be an orchardist until our soil of the foils of our poison's no longer torturous. I'ma prove that I'm the steward that my apple tree needs. Or am I falling on a sword of another Herculean deed? Caught a couple dozen laborers, but I could work another 3. Nah, come on, man. You know me. I'm a Superman with chiseled abs and chesticles. My gristle will impenetrable. I never miss what's in the reticles. You got any damsels that are rescuable? I got some hours in my schedule. Be modeling something sensual for the vases on the pedestal. Is that's why I'm here. It's why the people stand and cheer. This Gibraltar never falters. I withstand, I'll persevere. Yeah, I'm the gold-tongued apostle of a hope punk gospel, wielding a sword forged from the colossal optimism of children gobbling their first chocolate waffles. Or maybe I'm Harry Houdini. Too wise to be Eric Wise. Maybe I'm the box with the locks and escapes the disguise. Maybe part of me's trying to lie in the labyrinth that Ariadne couldn't tamper with and have it guarded by a dragon paladin so I can finally feel free from all this bullshit or whatever swims in my murkiest seas. I don't know, Iro. I don't know how to be me. I mean, what me would I even be if I were free to be me? And what is here? The escape or the trap? Is this freedom or prison? Is this fiction or fact? Is this the work or distraction? Is this action or act? And if it's both, what do I do with that? Cause I'm just trying to Houdini. I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. I'm just trying to Houdini. I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. I'm just trying to Houdini. I'm just trying to Houdini. I'ma get out of this cabin, let some sunshine see me. Alright. I can figure this out. I can figure this out. Thank you. All right, everyone. Who wants to get loud? It was like lo-fi chill beats and 5 straight minutes of rapping. No, let's do something loud. All right. Does everybody have a safety helmet? Everybody's buckled in. If there's any sharp objects, please put them away at this moment. If you are healthy and able, please feel free to mosh. There's been very little dancing tonight, and I'm very upset about it. Y'all ready? All right. You just check. All right. Do you have an air horn? Do you have an air horn? You don't have the Jamaican air horn. You can do digital scratches, but you don't have a. All right. All right. Yeah. The Earl of New York, ladies and gentlemen, Akpanaluo. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Only joke halfly when I say I'm broke Gatsby. Throw a dope bash, so happy they'll have me. But when they ghost and famish ghastly, a hole grows vastly, and it's more than a mold that I'm feeling. See, sometimes silence is an army on the hilltops. The shrill of a skilled shot whistling through gravity, while a villain is cow cavalry, laying on the sandbanks, and I'm without a phalanx, open in the squishy parts. We're 8-legged liches, we splintery steel stitches and skittery arcs. The spread the scalenes in the scapula, slippery little Dracula. Gnaw onto the nerves like dirt inside a catheter. Claw onto the rhomboids with a convoy of venom. They alloy the tendons to a stiff withering bramble, and that's just the preamble. My tremble travels from the beast beneath Moria, and reverbs from my statin to Astoria. So that every raven flaming courier says raise the horn in every hole, and summon every warrior to fix it. Fix it! Terraform, terrorize, fix it! Uncapsize, or bastardize, fix it! 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 But there are itches I can't breach, sieges that can't breach, that lead the sand leaders and cram with damn leeches in a scorched earth. Torn to worn dirt, that's when a tug comes from a young one with a sort of contorted mirth that says, please, just fix it, make it end. I want to see my daisies again.
God, God, God,
You know, to me, they're not just an after-dinner gelato or a bottle of Moscato Monsanto for a hit of bravado. They're my spring being filled with a summer rainfall. But I heard him say, dog, people in your life for seasons. And everything that happens is for a reason. And though that's not something I really want to believe in, I ask him, please, before you're leaving, all you outer space sailors and comet tail trailers, you boundless time tailors, please help me to know. Oh, this is questioners and existence renderers. How do you be an adventurer, friend? How do you go?
Tether me, tether me, tether me, tether me. Tether me, tether me, tether me. Fix it! Fix it! Fix it! Fix it!
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to that violin at the end. That was Lily Desmond over here. Woo! In fact, now's a really good time to talk. One of the beautiful things about the Soundshop and about Friendluck and just community in general. I mean, that song was a song about loneliness, but I came up with that idea before I came to the Soundshop. And the thing about music is that it takes a lot of people to write your songs about loneliness. And so many people have contributed to my music by lending samples or playing different instruments or listening to it and giving me feedback. And so all these songs, even though I produced and wrote them, they're really a big project, a community project for everyone. So give all yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for being a part of that. All right, can everyone come a little closer? I want to tell you all a story. There's no more loud noises. No more surprise loud noises. All right. All right, so this is a story. Everyone comfortable? Is anyone? My volume up? Can you please? Yeah. What? You just want to improvise? Yeah.
I just want to tell you that Gogo Bardello will be playing within an hour or hour and a half tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I just have a few more songs.
No, you're trying to do this.
Oh.
When we're done with this, just announce it.
Okay. Do you want me to announce it now? That's a good time. Everybody, there's another band. Gogo. Here.
Okay, so is anyone or everyone familiar with Gogo Bardello? All right, you're in luck because they're going to be playing tonight, actually. So if you guys stick around, they're going to be within the neighborhood, probably hour and a half. So, yeah. All right, you're awesome. Keep going.
Oh, thank you, Masha. Shout out to Masha who connected us with this venue. Come on up. All right, so I was going to just tell a story a cappella, but Alexander here is too talented to let that happen. So just improvise, and can you do 80 BPM? I don't know if I can rap this. It's a verse that's going to be a song, but for now it's just, this is great. Stall so that everybody comes up. Who here has danced to a dubstep song before? Anybody? Oh, a few? Now everyone can raise their hands. That was a dubstep song. Thank you for putting up with that. Everyone's like, these beautiful folk melodies and harmonies, and then I'm like, nah, fuck that. This bunch of power tools. That's what I want to hear. I'm waiting for you. Shout out to the Crow's Nest up here for being like the biggest fix-its, right? Woo! Holding me down with the choir. It sounded awesome. I wish you guys could fly in like a hot air balloon for all of my concerts and just go fix-it from up on high. That would be awesome. So something light and jazzy if you can. All right, here we go. Here's the story. This one is called Abyss's Reprise. All right, ready? Oh no, it's gonna be much softer and jazzier than that.
You started, man.
No, you can test out sounds. Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right. Everybody, sit down and grab a whiskey, and I'm gonna tell you a story. No, that's not it at all. All right, here we go. Abyss's Reprise. Our tribe gathered round our fire for her final hymn. She flickered slow and heavy, ready for a mystic whim. I didn't know if she could hear me, so I didn't speak. My mother whispered easy, easy to her mother's cheek and brushed her fingers through her hair like a sleeping child. Easy, easy, take it easy, Mom, don't breathe so wild. Chairs scattered around the circle, hoping for a sudden stir. It seems we only come together just for loving her. So I went bouncing through the room, making small talk with the folks, asking about school and work and trying to tell some jokes. You know, I can't stand tension, I'm trying to make it ease. I could feel us all slipping, I'm trying to make some peace. My mother's headache acted up, so she took a break and sat down. So I stood and toughened up and took my turn at the crown of hair as white as the sugar she used to spread on my bread. Her French toast was my favorite. She used to dye her hair red. She was the center of our solar system who brought us all closer. So what happens to her planets if she's supernovas? When I last spoke to the matriarch, we were in the kitchen like usual. Playing gin and rummy, I was winning like usual. Then she paused for a moment, said there's something that you should know, and I want to make sure I say it before some sort of funeral. She said, I've seen too many smart people have tons of ideas that never get put into action. No names, but some of our peers. So when are you making your move? What's holding you back? Sorry, honey, your grandma doesn't mean to scold or attack, but I know you're hiding an ace, so don't fold on a jack. And I had a smile on my face, but I was still frozen and trapped. The last time a branch of her family tree snapped, it almost cracked us all in half. I felt a tremor from the past, cause if our galactic axle blanched and left a tacit black expanse, I didn't think our little world could stand a chance. I long jettisoned my mast, I thought I needed to be there. I was prepared to be where the battle lines were declared, cause pain runs through our roots like chemical waste and rainwater, and pain in our veins makes us say what we ain't oughta, makes us blame daughters, makes sisters gain lawyers when we're straining for quarters but still evading each other's foyers. I thought if my planetary gravity could somehow grab hold, our tree could regrow instead of black hole. But what do I know? It's never been enough. How could I go and let love hurt love? See, it reminds me of this time that a space woman and I sat down in a cafe and we settled by the fire. And I snuck a deep breath to get my mettle up higher. Because after 38 days, I didn't know if she really wanted to see me, but she seemed lighter than before, even to speak more clearly. She said she was letting go of home, lost, but delightedly ignited. Not sure what lies ahead, but finally not frightened. When I asked how did her heart so quickly free up, she said by not getting attached and offered me a sip from her teacup. She said in the past she made others her safe space, but was shipwrecked at every step that her threads were laid based. So I'm trying to finally make the space to make herself that safe haven. She asked if I could understand all the things she'd been saying. She said it'd been years since she had such a belly full of flame, and I nodded that I did, because I knew that kind of pain. I know what it's like to black dwarf in an instant, lose my last sort of luminescence, a crash course in non-existence. I was too afraid to face what I'd restrained in my brain's cave, but being loved by someone, well, it helped me be brave. Enough to go spelunking where my true self had sunken. She was my diving bell courage when I was too nervous to jump in. I said, don't you see, I want you to breathe that fire again too. Cause that's what you helped me start to do by learning to love you. I always feel stronger as a crew than when we sail apart. But she said we'll always get lost if we can't kindle our own heart. Well, that's hard. She caught my glance as she adjusted her skirt. It's funny how things mix. I got a lot of habits to shirk. I said I'm ready to be friends with a half-hearted smirk, though she didn't really know how that would actually work. You see, that night in the hospice when I saw how my grandma's pain had lasted, I was looking down at my shitty salad prepackaged in plastic, and I looked up at her and started stuffing my face. I'll eat every single vegetable that's in this place. I chewed that lettuce with a vengeance, said I'm gonna live. I made a promise to her there, I'm gonna give what I have to give. But I don't want love to be a burden that we put upon a person. I still got a Christmas present wrapped, it's on my desk lurking. See, the truth is people blast off and never come back to do the most them thing they can do, and I wanna love them for that. Cause now I see what happens when the keystone collapses, when the axis no longer has us, when that Polaris blackens. You're left alone with the hole where the frost comes through to visit. And you finally have to answer to the questions of abysses. Who are you? They ask, with a cackle as a taunt, without anybody else. And what do you want? Thank you. Give it up for Alexander! Woo! Damn. Oh snap, that was beautiful. Damn, he improvised that whole thing. All right, stay close. It's good that there's a whole bunch of more people here because we're gonna turn up. All right, so this song is about when you go to a friend's house and they say, hey, you came all the way from Virginia, or you came all the way from Boston, or you came all the way from another borough, and I just want you to relax and not have to worry about anything. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose, get your groove on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Kick back, stay here. I got our futon, let's go.
Yo, Conor, I'm tired of talking to your robot, man. Basically, it's
stay close, you better groove with me.
What kind of snacks or supplies we should bring over? If I don't hear their snacks in time, we're probably gonna get Yingling. That shit is delicious. But, there's also how many people are there, trying to look for his size, whatever. Give me a call back, and we'll probably be there in under 7 minutes, with probably over 3. Alright, bye.
You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose, get your groove on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Kick back, stay here, I got a futon. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose, get your groove on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Kick back, stay here, I got a futon. You beautiful humans, oh glory, gotta tell you, get the groove on. Hey, one more. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Kick back. You beautiful humans, you pioneers. I know you're still trying to figure out why you're here, and also how to get a job as a planeteer. You've been rambling around the planet, now you landed here for a day or a month for a handle of beer, till it's back to backpacks, never chandeliers. It's not always merry weather when you sack your wheel, so let's pause for a moment. I'm just happy you're here. And even Miss Laura said to treat yourself. Come on and take a little time just to be yourself. It's how you free yourself, and if you need more help, you got a friend of me like what D will belt. So let loose like holiday pants, and if you like, get juiced like holiday ants. I'm all spruced up like holiday plans, cause when you're here, it's a holiday, fam. And you don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose, get your groove on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Kick back, stay here, I got a futon. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose, get your groove on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Kick back, stay here, I got a futon. Hold up, let me get my Lumiere on. Broke Gatsby on my shitty sommelier fund. Sorry boo, I can't afford the Malibu, yow. But the crew brought juice that goes smooth down, and cups will never empty when there's plenty among us. Yo, someone kiss the you brought the veggies and hummus. For this wild rumpus, tell me whatever you need. You know I'm the sweetest motherfucker on Sesame Street. Nothing makes me more giddy than my people getting silly when they feeling free as Willy like the Roots do in Philly. I mean really, who love you when you at your weirdest? You said me, then you think it clearest. And I don't care about no razzle dazzle. The pad feeling like a bouncy castle. I'm stocked up on TP like grandma, I'll feed you. But most of all, damn, I'm just happy to see you. And you don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose, get your groove on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Kick, stack, stay here, I got a boots on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose, get your groove on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Kick back, stay here, I got a futon. Alright, we got the futon, we got 2 extra mattresses. Pete and Tim brought their sleeping bags. I got plenty of stuff to make pancakes in the morning. There's a coffee place down there, down this block. Yeah, we got plenty of toilet paper, whatever you need. So, just what I'm trying to say is, what do you want to do?
I just wanna dance.
You gotta say it, you gotta say it. Get ready, get ready, get ready. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose, get your groove on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Kick back, stay here, have a futon. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose, get your groove on. You don't gotta worry about going nowhere. Let loose. Just you. Oh, sure, yeah. Sure, of course. All right, one more song. Thank you to everyone for coming. It has been an amazing night. Thank you to all the people that performed. Thank you for staying later. I know it lasted late. Thank you for all the people that didn't even come to this event but still stuck around, were quiet and paid attention. We got one more song, and I'm gonna bring up my man Dobie J to help me out for this last song. Oh yeah, one thing everybody forgot. My name is Conor T.L. Sullivan. The TL stands for terrific legs. If you hadn't noticed, I got new jeans. They're straight tapered, so now you can really see my calves. And oh man, people are so talented on piano. You can find me at ConorTLSullivan.com, or you can find me on Instagram at CTLSully. I've got these really cool. I've got these coloring books if anybody wants them. It's $10 for a coloring book. Each page is an artist designed, drew something inspired by one of my songs. The album is coming soon. Alright. This is just a little duet between me and Dobie J. While Dobie's setting up, I should have handed it to him earlier. Dobie J is an amazing musician as well. There's so many amazing musicians. I hope you all stick around and meet another new person, because among you is very talented people at very different things, even if it isn't music. And now I'm getting real hip hop because I'm talking about inspirational stuff in between jazzy things. All right.
Check 1, 2. Oh, there we go. Cool. Awesome. What's up, guys? Conor asked me to do this like 10 minutes ago, so
That's true.
so I haven't practiced. No loop pedal. It's just some piano chords, so it's just chords.
One last song,
It's
guys.
nothing
One last
crazy.
song. One last song. I'm so sorry. Thank you for couch surfing with us, but one more song. One more song.
Usually I layer the song, but I'll just do it with some chords. And then Conor wrote a nice rap at the end of it on a show I did in the summer. It was amazing. The rap was just great, so I'm excited to hear it again. This is called Protection. I have not played piano in 2 months. All right, here we go. When I'm breathless and I'm restless and I'm tired, when I'm helpless and defenseless and I've swallowed all of my pride, tell me you'll want me and you'll need me and protect me and just promise that no one can hurt me. When I'm breathless and I'm restless and I'm tired, when I'm helpless and defenseless and I've swallowed all of my pride, tell me you'll want me and you'll need me and protect me and just promise that no one can hurt me.
I try to be a trustworthy friend, but I'm an unreliable narrator. I call crocodiles alligators and describe for alligators. I tangle up my metaphors and tell my stories out of order and get absorbed by the pressures of planetary core explorers, trying to get to the bottom of things, but the diving never ends. So sometimes my sagas sound like crying breakfast friends. But every spiral and Silmarillion, every sequence of my Iliads, every million silly images helps my limbic to deliver its truth like Trojan horses hiding troops at tiny clues. So I'll be a little less confused at these windy, spiny blues. Maybe these words and explanations, this whole musical presentation, this manticore, mantlecore, extravagant excavation was just a way for things to somehow pass on through my skull that I got it backwards by asking these things of you. To midwife and frame my narrative, to witness and take care of it, to reflect back love like light that splashed on moons. So thank you. You've all listened with great wealth. But maybe these words of love are the ones I've also been trying to tell myself.
When I'm breathless and I'm restless and I'm tired, when I'm helpless and defenseless and I've swallowed all of my pride, tell me you'll want me and you'll need me and protect me and just promise that no one can hurt me. Thank you, Conor.
Woo! WJ, everybody! Thank you so much for coming to a Friendluck show! I hope you made a friend! I hope you met a new person! I hope you met a new artist that you really love! I hope you were just an awesome human being by your intrinsic value! Thank you so much for coming! Good night!